Hi guys,
Welcome back to Lockdown Therapy.
we're so excited to shoot our first video in 2022.
Yeah.
And we know last year we've not been that consistent, so this year we're gonna change a few things here and there.
Yeah. It's among our goals, and we are so determined to see it through.
Yeah. So this is where we start from. We're going to talk about how 2021 was and how 2022 is going to be for us as a group, and also like individually. What are some of the goals that we've set for 2022, and how we're feeling about 22, and maybe 2022, and maybe describe our 2021 in a few words. So Julie.
Yeah, so to describe my last year, 2021, I'll just say it was a lot. 2021 was a lot. It was a whole roller coaster of emotions, of different times, of highs and lows. Yes, I've had some achievements. I think for the last part of the year, the last quarter has been it was like, hey, you suffered enough, sis. This is a pat on the back because, hey, you suffered a lot. But the other 3/4 was tough on me. It was really tough emotionally, financially. I don't want to say that aloud. Financially. Yeah, in all aspects, it was really tough on me. And but I'm really grateful for where I am and for the lessons that I've learned this year. I've learned a lot about myself as a person, as an individual. I've also learned a lot about things that I can do that I did not think I would do. For example, this. I had no idea I could do something like this, but 2021 opened me up to the idea, and I was like, hey, 2021 has also shown me just everything. I have learned a lot about myself and about life and about the people around me. I have become more conscious, even emotionally. Like I've known myself. I think I've talked a lot about self-evaluation in this channel, and you guys have had it a lot, but it's amazing. It's helped me realize who I am. I'm now self-aware. I can confidently say that I'm self-aware, and I've not even gotten there yet. I will keep learning come 2020. Come this beautiful year that we are in right now.
I think for me, 2021 has been one of the best year ever. I really enjoyed myself in 2021. I've been myself, and that is one of the, like, that's
the goal.
Yeah, like that's the idea. If you can enjoy yourself and be yourself, I think that is the biggest blessing like you can have. If you can have, you can be in a space where you feel free to express yourself,
your
thoughts,
in your own skin, everything.
That has been 2021 for me, because I've been able to be myself. It has been one of the best year for me. So I'll describe it as amazing.
Oh yeah. What can you say you've learned in 2021?
I've learned to take a day at a time. I've learned that things will not always work out as you want. The days you'll be, yay, I'm enjoying it. The days you'll be like, what is happening? What is happening, guys? What's happening?
My angel, are you asleep? Wake up.
Yeah, so I've had those moments where I'm happy, and then the moments I'm like, I commendaji. The days you have money, the days you don't have, the days you're happy, the days you're like, what's going on right now? So I've enjoyed every season, and I've learned to celebrate each season. If I'm happy, let me be happy. If it's a sad moment, also I just
feel through it.
Yeah, be like, okay, this is where we are. Candy, just cry. It's okay. It's fine. So that has helped me a lot, because I've been able to work around my emotions, and also how I handle people, because I'm now self-aware of how I'm feeling and how I'm supposed to do things. Yeah.
All right. And as we walk right into 2022, it's the beginning of the year, and there's that atmosphere of conquering 2022 is my year and everything. And how do you feel about it? How do you feel walking into 2022?
Like I was telling you guys before the video, like I've never been excited about New Year and went like, this is my year, but I've always been happy about getting into a new year, but I've never been like, yay, it's a new year, let's go out, let's party, guys, it's a new year. I've never been like
when
that.
People are setting goals, you are like, let's party, let's Alright.
So what is this, Julie?
You were saying how you're feeling about it.
Oh, the feeling about it. Yeah, like I am excited, but I'm like imepimwa. It's being measured. I'm not like, yay, 2022, but I'm really excited about it. So I'm not like other days where I'm like, it's 2022, can Wednesday, can Thursday, Friday. This time I think I have a plan for 2022, but it's not a plan that I'm feeling pressured like, Candy 2022 lazima ufanye.
We're married, lazima we're in a relationship. Candy 2022.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait,
For 20, how am I feeling about 2022? I want to say I'm managing my expectations, but I feel like it's ni kama siko excited, but I was super excited for 2021. I remember like 31st, I was all over the place. It's my year, you guys. This year I'm conquering. This year I want to do nails every month. This year I want to do lashes every day. I wanted someone to do the nails for me, not me to do them myself. Yeah. So I wanted to like have lashes throughout the year, every day, Monday from January 1st to December 31st of 2021. But that's not the point. So I was super excited for 2021, and then just on 1st of January 1st, you guys, my trouble started on 1st of January, and I was like, what? Is this the year that I was dancing about last night? So that was my 2021, and then it was kind of disappointing. So I'm feeling like I want to manage my expectations this year, and at the same time I don't want to manage them until now. I'm not hopeful, I'm not optimistic, but I want to be realistic about my goals, about my expectations, about myself, even about the year. Like I'm finding my excitement. I'm still finding it. I'm like, yeah, kidogo alafu with time itakuwa yeah. So I'm in that place. I'm finding my excitement for the year.
Okay.
Yes, and I think it will be a good year. I'm speaking into it. 2022, you are a good year. Mm-hmm. We are not joking. Amen. We are serious. We are going to do our nails and lashes. 2022, can you hear me?
Okay, so the big question is, should one be excited about getting into a new year? And my answer would be yes, you should, because it's a chance for you to get things right. It's a chance for you to do things anew. So don't feel like 2021 was I don't know how to describe it. You're defining year. You can also get to define this new year 2022 and have a good time and live your best life. So everyone should be excited about 2022.
You should.
It's a new chapter. So the feeling about 2022, should one be excited about 2022? Yes. What do you think?
Yes, that's a hard yes. You should be excited for 2022. At the end of the day, you've been alive throughout the year. You've not, as much as you could be in a place. I understand that there are some people, they are at the beginning of a new year and you're carrying so much pain from even the previous year. And you're wondering, should I even be excited? I feel like you should, because you are here. You are here. That's, as long as you have breath, there's nothing more important. Everything else is meaningless if you don't have breath. So you are alive, you are here. So yes, you should be excited for 2022, and it should have that commanding authority to be like, 2022 you're going to be great. 2022 you're going to be better. 2022, like, be excited for the year. Set the pace for the year yourself. Because if you decide to not be excited about it and be sad and gloomy, your year might be sad and gloomy throughout. So just be excited. Yes, you should be excited. Yes, the world rotated 365 times. So it has actually revolved, and you are here to see it. So that's, if you have nothing else, you have that. As long as you're seeing this video, you have that. So yes, you should be excited.
And like I've said before, I've never been one to be excited like the normal, like, hi, like, yeah. But I think the fact that I have another chance to try new things and open a new chapter is a reason for me to be excited. It's not a must you shout out loud and say I'm excited, but in your heart of heart, like, no, you're excited about this new year, and you have expectations for the new year. Yeah. So maybe we can start by sharing some of the goals that we have ourselves for 2022.
For 2022,
yeah.
I think we should even ask, is it important to set these goals? Because we start new year, new me, and I usually see posts sometimes that people say, this year I'm not setting goals, I'm just going to live. This year I'm just going to live through life. So do you think it's important to set these goals for the year? Like, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that.
like I've told you before, I've never like been a person who sets goals, like how people go reflecting, oh, this is what I decided. But there are things like you purpose, like you say, I purpose this year to save, I purpose this year to tithe, like things like those. But I've never like had those two small tiny goals that you go like, I'm going to do this task and that task. So it's important. For to some extent, it just helps you reflect how you've been, how you've grown, things that you've evolved around. So it's important. It's very important. Like have an idea of how you want your year to run.
True. I also think it's important because it kind of gives you direction. You have direction. You're not just walking through the year. You're not just existing. You have, I think having goals kind of gives you purpose. Like you won't just live it through the year just accidentally accomplishing things, accidentally failing. No, when you have goals, you kind of have direction. You have direction to, I know this is where I'm heading, and at the end of the year you'll be able now to do your reflections based on the goals you set, and they don't have to be 1,000. Like I set 10 goals for 2021, and I think that's too much. Sis, that was too much. I won't do that again. I'll set 10 goals if I accomplished. No, I'm just being realistic. It was, I think most of the, and actually the worst part is, apart from setting yearly goals, I was setting monthly goals too. Like January, I'm writing, I want to accomplish this by the end of January, and then February 1st, I'm with that book like, nothing. And I'm like so disappointed. So I stopped at February, and then I decided to focus on the yearly goals. And then now here I am telling you guys that, hey, do not. It's a thin line, don't. So I'm setting realistic goals. So it's important, yes, but do not overwhelm yourself, brother. Do not overwhelm yourself, sister. Yes, set realistic goals. Even having one goal is enough.
So I think this year what I'm trying out is now what you're talking about, like monthly goals, weekly goals. That's what I'm going to do this year. I've never done that, but I'm just learning. I want to track my habits. I want to track my routine. So this year I want to try something new and look at routine, look at healthy habits. And I think I'm going to do it. And the importance of goals is that it helps you like learn to be content, because you're not running a race based on another person's achievement, but because you have goals, you kind of know, did I do this, did I do that? But if you don't set goals, you'll be like, nani amefika pale na mimi sijafika. But the problem is not them, the problem is you. Do you have a structure for your life? Do you have
what are you even working on at this time? So that now, if someone else works on something, that's what they had planned to work on. They probably planned to work on that thing, but you had no plans at the end of the day, so you can't even compare yourself to that person. So I think my number one goal this year, and almost the last goal, is healing. Like I realized that this year there's so many things I haven't healed from. Some things I thought I had gotten over. Like I said, it was 2021 was so emotional for me, and all those emotions ranging, and also I think it came from a place of self-evaluation. The evaluation brings things to life that you didn't know you had. So throughout the self-evaluations, I realized I had wounds that were deep down that I needed to heal from. So 2022, that's my number one thing. I want to heal, because at the end of the day, people have been getting broken versions of me that haven't healed. So I'm kind of even imagining, if this is how I am, having not healed, what about when I heal? Like I will be this different, better person, and I can't wait for that. So that's one of my major goals. I want to heal. I want to be in a place of healing, because I do not want to move forward carrying baggage from when I was a kid. I haven't even healed from that. When those little things, and I realized that some things happen to us that are so little, and you think it ended there, but with the self-evaluation, you realize even those little things, you're still holding on to them. So I want to heal, I want to forgive, and I want to be. I'm already working on it. It's not something that I said I will start exactly 2022 1st January. Like I started it even when I realized that I need to heal at the end, coming to the end of 2021. So that's one of my goals.
Okay. For me, number one goal is just tracking my habits. and also having that routine. And for me, this is very important. I just feel like I need structure. You see, like I'll go like I want to journal. I want to hit the gym for reasons that I know, guys.
Reasons that's known to you.
Yeah.
You want to hit the gym.
Yeah, and also like just tracking habits, because I'm also realizing, like, even in therapy, when you go for therapy, they ask you things like things far, like they'll ask you about your parents. Then they'll ask you, like, does anyone in your family have a disorder or something like that. So like from that part, I'm just learning it's important to have to have a routine and have a way that, like, you're tracking your habits, and also like those monthly, weekly reflections, like this week did we post a video, this week did we meet, this week they put up a post, am I struggling with consistency, am I struggling with commitment?
I just had to answer that.
We are struggling, but we're going to work on it,
we're
promise.
working on it,
Yeah, so for me it's having a routine and tracking my habits for this year.
I think my second one is consistency, and I want to underline that one because I had decided to read the Bible daily for all the 365 days this year, so that would mean consistency, and I haven't done that consistently. So not just in that, I want to build consistency in everything. I also don't want to put it on the record because my sister might see this, but I want to work out this year. I want to work out, and we have started working out together with my sister before, so we work out, and then at week 1, she's like, tuna work out leo. Mimi kama kasijisikia, and then she goes on alone, and then she gives up. She gets me when I gave up once and I never got back. So I think I want to work out. I'm just committing and putting myself out there. I want consistency in my habits also. I want to track my habits. So consistency in everything. I want to work out. I want to consistently journal. I want to consistently be intentional with friendship. That one I am so serious about. I want to be intentional. I want to be that friend that reaches out. I want to be that friend that calls her friends and ask them, how are you? I won't say I don't have airtime anymore. I'll be having airtime, guys. If you are my friend, prepare to be called in 2022. Like, I want to be intentional. I want to go out more. You guys. I stay in the house a lot. A lot, even if it's just going somewhere and just having ice cream. I am the kind of person who would go somewhere, get the ice cream, walk back to the house to eat the ice cream at home. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to go out consistently. That is, like, I want to be consistent in everything, and most importantly, we want to be consistent in our YouTube videos. Like, we have a whole calendar and everything.
Yeah.
We've put ourselves...
This time we have a plan.
But I think it has also been a moment of learning, because when we started this channel, it was like, let's do a channel, Jules. Let's do this channel. And then we have, like, these ideas. But because we've never had, like, done it before, we didn't know that And then it got to a point, our schedules now bombarded each other. Candy is working on Saturday. Me, I'm available on Saturday afternoon. Candy's not. Monday, she's not there. Monday, I'm there. So finding a time where we have the time together, and also the resources. There's no need to like. But now we're in a better place. We have, like, resources and stuff. We will do it more often. So that's what we are working on.
Okay. And you also talked about, like, going out more often, and that brings us to more on saving and having a financial plan. Like, if you're on salary, you have a percentage for this, a percentage for pay, for that, a percentage for that too, because that's very important. Like, I think we're growing up and we're realizing, like, finances are very...
Don't say that, baby. Don't say that we are growing up. It's really scary. Okay. But it's true.
But yes, so we are maturing, because this is the year
maturity 2022. We're maturing.
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna do maturity when you talk about time. So this is the year of maturity. Yeah, so finances is very important for us. Yeah, so a lot of saving.
Individually, and then for lockdown therapy, because we realize that it also requires some, like, financial commitment on our end, and we have put it in one of our goals also.
So, like, have a plan for your finances, like a percentage for this, that, and also, like, don't fear investing in something. Doesn't matter if it's a business or
Yeah.
a vlog or a blog, I don't know, but just have a place where you put your money and it can grow. So to conclude our video today, we've talked about us tracking our habits. You've also talked about
In my goals, healing and consistency.
yeah, healing and consistency, and our point on savings. So you can also like put there are so many points like we can say, but I think for us these are the most important points. And also because you've said you had almost 20 goals, and right
It
now
was 10.
okay.
20 is too much.
So she had 10 goals. Me had like many.
She didn't. You guys, she didn't.
I had like it's only that it was not structured.
Correct.
Yeah, but this time we are just working with 3 goals and healthy habits and the savings and then also healing. Yeah, so also for you go think about what are those 3 things or one thing that you want to have a plan for in 2022 and what do you want to change about it.
And also think when you're setting these goals, you can also start from a point of, okay, I'm setting goals for 2022. How was 2021? Like you can start from there. Like, are there some things I was meant to accomplish in 2021 that I didn't? So now you can even decide that will be your goal for 2022, and that is enough. Like you don't have to have numerous goals. We have established that, and just set realistic goals. Do not expect too much of yourself. At the end of the day, just set and take it a day at a time. You've set these goals, yes, but remember to take it a day at a time. Remember to feel every moment of the year. And I think the thing that will help you most and has helped me throughout 2021 was gratefulness. Being grateful, because I was listening to something and it said that anxiety and anxiety cannot exist at the same time with gratitude, and it really hit me. So I decided that because I had too many anxiety attacks in 2021 and it was too bad, I realized that it will help to be grateful. So one thing I'll like be grateful for 2021, for the lessons, for the losses, and then I'll set goals based on now moving. It's like moving forward. You're not just starting something completely from nowhere. I've closed 2021. I'm in 2022. I'm only if I wanted to build a house in 2021, I've forgotten about that. I've decided instead I will start a big business. No, it's like you're moving forward, like taking this chapter and seeing how it will work in this new chapter of our lives. It's a continuation. It's not like not cut like this is the end, now we start another one. So set realistic goals. Be excited for 2022. I'm telling that to my spirit too. Be excited, like have expectations. It will be beautiful by the way, 2022. And on February, I saw that on February 22nd we can call it Tuesday because it will be 2nd of 02/02/2022. So that if you have nothing to be excited for, be excited for 22nd February. And after the video, I'll explain to Candy separately because I do not want to embarrass her in the video.
No.
It's 22nd of February. That's 02. And then it's 2022.
Okay.
2 Tuesday. Now it's Tuesday, and then it will still be on a Tuesday.
Okay.
Imagine that.
I get it,
Imagine
guys.
that.
I get it. I'm not forgetting about it.
Yeah, so I think find joy in the little things.
Yeah, so next Wednesday we're going to talk about a routine, because we talked about me working on the routine, and I feel it's a very important point. Like we discussed, how do you come up with that routine? How do you follow that routine? Yeah, and I think we're going to start this journey together with you guys.
Yeah,
just to track our habits.
Yeah, and now that you're here, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, the like one, the share one, everything. Hit everything you can see except the dislike button, because we've been really nice. Yeah, so don't forget to do that. Share with your friends. This is an amazing video to start the year with, and we're so excited for 2022 regarding lockdown therapy.
Yeah,
and that's it from our end, you guys.
Bye. Wait, I need to